Property managers, I'm Matt Easton and this is our Monday morning meeting. I'm in beautiful Seattle, Washington this morning. We just had a leasing university boot camp yesterday. I'm getting ready to head to St. Louis, but on today's Monday morning meeting, I want to talk about two things: having a hot sheet for your vacant units and vacancy loss. Have you ever been to a restaurant and the service is terrible? Heck, they don't even know what's on the menu. You're like, hey, can I get this with chicken? They're like, chicken? What's that? I don't know. Is this gluten-free? I don't know, try it and see if you die. That's exactly what it's like if you're a property manager and you don't know what units are available. Sure, you know your property, you know we've got 300 amazing units, but you need to know what's on the menu today, right now. Here's what you need to do. Just like a server in a restaurant keeps a sheet with them on the specials and they memorize the specials, you need to memorize what's available at the property today. Exactly what units are available for move-in right now, what units are coming available over the next 14 days, what's their size, what are their details, how much rent are we asking for those, are there any specials, and any particular things that we need to know about that unit. Okay, 803's got a terrific balcony and it's west facing. You need to know that. You need to keep it on your hot sheet. Even if you've been working at the property for 20 years, it is very easy, especially if you've been working there for 20 years. It's very easy to forget what's available now. What was that available last month? And there is nothing worse than using all your skills that you're getting from leasing university or all your hot leads that you're getting from multifamily traffic, and you get somebody fired up and you're like, man, 413, it's gonna be perfect for you, Kathy. Then you go to the leasing office, you get ready to lock down that lease, and Tina says, oh, I forgot to tell you, I leased 413 yesterday. Really? You leased 413? Hey Kathy, no worries. I realize that we got you all hot and bothered on 413 and it's west facing balcony. It's not available. I'm gonna need to move you into a totally different unit. Doesn't work, it's horrible. It is a nightmare in trying to pivot that prospect to another unit. So listen, let's keep a hot sheet of what's available and what's coming available. Let's check that every morning when we're doing our morning rituals, and let's go through what's available today, what am I going to lease today, and most importantly, let's update our team. So let Kathy know, hey Kathy, I just leased 413 yesterday, so don't show that unit. Or it turns out 713 is now coming available because Mike, the guy that was going to move in, got transferred to Pittsburgh. All right, keep the team updated on what's available. Okay, the second thing I want to cover on today's Monday morning meeting is vacancy loss. Vacancy loss is the amount of revenue and cash flow that the property is losing as a unit sits available. Now, the biggest nightmare in terms of cash flow are your units that have been sitting vacant the longest. So here's how we're going to tackle those. Starting right now today, I want you to re-go to those units. I actually want you to physically enter those units and walk those units with a fresh set of eyes, a fresh set of ears, and a fresh nose. And instead of thinking about what's horrible about this unit, hate 906, it's been sitting here available for 3 months. It's got no windows, it's dark, it's quiet. Let's look at what's great about that unit. Hey, 706, it's got no windows. It's dark, it's quiet. This is the ideal unit for somebody that works nights and has got to sleep all day. Or maybe they're a school teacher and they're just zonked out from working with kindergartners all day. I want you to enter those units that have been sitting vacant the longest, and I want you to come up with 4 things that makes those units incredibly awesome. Now, here's the real trick. When you have your morning huddles, I think you need to make it part of your plan to resell those units that have been vacant the longest to your team. So meet with your team, meet with maintenance, meet with the folks in the leasing office and just tell them, hey, I want to tell you what's so great about this particular unit. It's dark, it's cozy, it's quiet, it's the ideal unit for somebody that works nights. That's going to get you in the habit, it's going to retrain your brain of thinking about that unit in a positive manner. If you're thinking about that unit negatively and are like, man, it's never gonna lease, guess what? It's never gonna lease. If you're thinking about it positive and being like, hey, this is the ideal unit, and you get the entire team sold on why that unit is awesome, I guarantee you it's gonna end up closing much sooner than you think, probably today. All right, so those are the two things that we needed to cover on today's Monday morning meeting. Number one, hot sheets. Don't be that waiter that doesn't know what the restaurant sells. Gluten-free? What's that? Yeah, don't be that guy. All right, and number two, vacancy loss. Let's resell. Guess it's getting ready for time to start our boot camp probably. Hey, vacancy loss, resell yourself on those units, resell yourself on why they're great. Hey, until next time, speaking of great, be great and lease those units. I'm Matt Easton, your friend in leasing and life. Let's do this. Let's talk about the most effective way for you to get leases at your community. Every renter searches Google for an apartment. At Multifamily Traffic, we make it so they find your property first, call your leasing office, schedule a tour, and sign a lease. We're a certified Google partner and the authority when it comes to ranking apartment websites at the top of Google results. If you need more hot, qualified, local people calling your leasing office, give Multifamily Traffic a call. We're at 888-683-5885. All of our services are month to month, and we get you leases.